More than 4,500 new freshmen are expected to enroll at Texas State this coming fall. Meantime, the university's facilities and academic programs need upgrades to keep up with the constant student demand. The Texas State University Systems Board of Regents has proposed an increase in tuition and fees to be paid by students starting in spring 2013. The budget plans will be discussed in a meeting on May 24th at Lamar University in Beaumont.
A possible tuition increase would be one of the many growing pains endured by Texas State recently, in addition to the construction projects all over campus and the move up to Division I athletics. Some students feel that while the growth is good, the tuition increase may not be necessary.
I'm really concerned about it, and I really hope that the university isn't going to just raise tuition and then spend the money on programs that I think are somewhat needless. It distresses me that there's millions of dollars being put towards our athletic program, but then we're going to raise tuition.
The university has not indicated the extent to which the fees would possibly increase. Improvements to the library, the bus system, and the university's graduate programs will be financed in part by these higher fees.
All of our buildings are okay, they're not terrible, they're not decaying. We got that building that's being built around the corner, and then the new dorms right up the hill. So I think the school's doing just fine as is.
For Bobcat Update, I'm Alex Ricard.
The Bobcat softball team is a winner. In Texas State athletics history, only volleyball has won more championships as a team. But this team has a pair of players who've done something this season so special, it's unmatched in the history of the game. It started when senior Chandler Hall threw one of the few no-hitters in Texas State softball history, shutting down a solid Stephen F. Austin lineup in the first game on the Southland Conference schedule.
Nobody outworks Chandler Hall, and that's one of the best things about her, is that you can go through the struggles that she goes through sometimes and the up and downs she goes through because she works harder than any kid I've had. Not to be
outdone, junior pitcher Anne-Marie Taylor did what a lot of fans would only say in jest: go out the next day and throw another no-hitter. Only Taylor wasn't kidding.
I just think it's coming from a bunch of hard work and focus, and I just have a team to back me up who really wants this just as much as I do.
It's something that head coach Ricky Woodard had never seen nor heard of in more than 2 decades of playing and coaching softball.
Well, the back-to-back no-hitters I think was special just because it was different pitchers, that pulled that off on different days and against a pretty decent ball club. SFA's been known for their aggressiveness, so to kind of sit in the dugout and watch them take swing after swing after swing and not be productive with it, it's kind of a catch-22. It's a fun feeling, but it's also a very nerve-wracking feeling.
But what makes the story more remarkable is the follow-up to the follow-up. Hall threw a 2-hit shutout against Southeastern Louisiana. Then Taylor did something a mere 24 hours later she's never done and Coach Woodard had only seen once before. She threw a perfect game. Again, you go 5 innings and have 9 strikeouts and face 15 batters only, you're throwing the ball pretty well. So that's only happened one other time in my career where we've had a perfect game here. It's unheard of to have pitching performances like these so close together on one team. And as Texas State won the conference tournament last season and the last 3 regular season championships before that, does this kind of hype make this Bobcat club the center of attention? I think my pitching staff's the staff to beat. I think if you can beat my pitching staff, then you have a chance to beat us. Offensively, we just have to keep things rolling. But I feel like I have 2 of the best pitchers in the conference for sure, if not the best 2. As the halfway point of the conference schedule comes closer, some of the Cats are hungry for more than just another SLC title. Taylor wants to get past a regional tournament for the first time in school history. To do that, they'd have to defend their current title, and Hall says they might just be the ones for the job.
I think it's our year, yes.
They're the defending Southland Conference tournament champions, in the way that this season's turning out, these Bobcats might be the ones with the targets on their backs as the team to beat. For Bobcat Update, I'm Mason Robinson.
Many Texas State students are looking forward to watching the men's NCAA basketball tournament, which resumes tomorrow with the Sweet 16. We asked several students whom they thought would emerge as champions this year.
Kentucky, I think Anthony Davis is just going to make them be on top and they're going to win it all.
I know that Duke and UT are already out.
The Orangemen are okay. Right now, I guess Baylor, because, it's a Big 12 team, so Texas teams.
I like Baylor, but I don't want to see Baylor do well because they're not Texas State.
I think Kentucky's going to do it this year, man. I've always been a big John Calipari fan.